What's up, Madden community? MT Squared back with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. And today is August 16th, the first official day of Madden 23's early release. I put out two theme team videos yesterday while we had access to the EA 10-hour trial, one with a 25 plus 25 Bills Chiefs team, and then the second with a 50 out of 50 Chargers team. I actually did build that Chargers team myself into the late hours of the night and played some solo battles and house rules. The team is good. I do need to get better at the new throwing mechanics, I think, as I'm not sure if it's Herbert's release that's bothering me or the throwing gauge that's slowing things down. But at any rate, onto today's team video. I've gotten quite a few comments and DMs on Twitter about making a Rams theme team. So that is what I'm going to showcase for you guys today. I will be dropping theme team videos every day, so let me know what theme team you guys want to see me do, and I'll add it to my list. You can definitely expect a 49ers video on Saturday with all the upgrades that they'll be getting. They got Joe Montana, wide receiver for Randy Moss, cornerback for Randy Moss. Definitely some nice upgrades. I'll probably be making a Raiders video this weekend as well, since they'll be getting some nice upgrades with those Randy Moss cards, also Warren Sapp. And I'll be switching to the 49ers myself probably, or maybe the Raiders. Not quite sure what I want to do yet. But if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, smash that like button and subscribe so you can see my daily videos. And reminder, theme teams are very different this year versus last year. You no longer get a speed boost at 25 team counts. You get the first one at 40 and then the second one at 50. So I expect 50 out of 50 theme teams to be much more popular this year than last year at the start of the game when most people were running 25 plus 25s. Additionally, your uniforms, playbook, stadium, and coach no longer count toward team chems. Your team captain only gets ×1 team chem instead of ×3 as well. So lots of changes this year with Madden 23 Ultimate Team in regards to theme teams, but we do have one new addition, and that is Team Affinity strategy cards. So here are some examples of what you can expect from the Team Affinity strategy cards. I showcased the Dolphins. I snapshotted all three of them on the first day because those are my favorite team. There is a common one that gives you 1 extra team chemistry, this one here. There's an uncommon green that gives you ×2, and a rare blue that gives you ×3. So you have a total of 52 players on your roster, 25 offense, 25 defense, and then your kicker and punter. Plus, if you have this rare strategy card, that's going to give you 3 extra team chems, so you can have a total of 5 flex spots on your team that are not part of your theme team. You can also additionally have 3 extra miscellaneous players that are not built into your actual positions for offense, defense, and special teams. I'll show you guys how to add those cards into your team later on in this video. So I am using the Team Builder app on MUT23's website. If you haven't checked out the Team Builder app and the theme team sections on the page, definitely do so. It makes building teams a lot easier and quicker. In this setup, we can only use 4 flex spots because the Rams unfortunately do not have a fullback in the game. So we're going to have to use our team captain on Larry Zonka so that we at least have 1 fullback with Rams chem. But that open spot for the backup fullback counts as one of our flex spots. So there is a way we can get 3 additional cards I mentioned. I'll show you later on in this video. So looking at our offensive line, we are going to use one of our flex spots on our left tackle. The best left tackle position that the Rams have is Joseph Noteboom, who is a 78 overall. So we're going to plug in Trent Williams. You can decide not to do that if you want and just use the 78 overall left tackle. You can upgrade a different position, possibly your quarterback, if you want to have a specific quarterback that you want to use. But the rest of the offensive line is pretty good. We have David Edwards, 83 overall left guard, Austin Blythe, 84 overall center. We have the rookie premier Logan Bruss, 86 overall right guard, and then the 87 overall Rob Havenstein, right tackle. We have Tyler Higbee, 89 overall tight end, the one of the master cards for the new Team Affinity Unsung Heroes program. For our quarterback, we do have Matthew Stafford. Again, if you want to upgrade your quarterback, that's definitely an option. You would likely have to take out Trent Williams, though. We're going to need those other 3 flex spots in the secondary that I'll show you guys on the next screen. We have Cam Akers as our running back. He has 83 speed, so with the +2 boost for the theme team, he'll have 85 speed. So pretty good running back there. And then we have Larry Zonka, obviously, as our fullback. Our wide receivers are going to be Cooper Kupp, Sammy Watkins, and Brandon Cooks. I put Brandon Cooks as our wide receiver 1 for some reason, but obviously flip those around. So Cooper Kupp is your wide receiver 1. Sammy Watkins is your wide receiver 2. Looking at our defense here, so we're going to use our flex cards on Micah Hyde at free safety, Eric Rowe at strong safety, or you can use Cam Chancellor if you did pick that Madden Ultimate Team card for the pre-order. If you pre-ordered it by July 22nd, then you can get a free 87 overall Cam Chancellor. But I put Eric Rowe in here instead in case if you don't have access to getting Cam Chancellor. And then we're going to put Carlton Davis as our cornerback for our cornerback 2 spot. So for our safeties, again, we got Micah Hyde, Taylor Rapp backing him up. And then we have Eric Rowe and Jordan Fuller as our strong safeties. Our outside linebackers, we have Justin Lawler and Von Miller. Middle linebackers, we have Bobby Wagner and Kenny Young. For our cornerbacks, we have Jalen Ramsey, Carlton Davis, and then Marcus Peters is our cornerback 3, but he's not going to see the field that often. I'm going to show you why. And then for our defensive line, we have Aaron Donald at right end. And then very important here, so the Rams only have 2 defensive tackles in the game. Gaines and Brown, your DT3 and DT4, but Ndamukong Suh and Sebastian Joseph Day both get defensive tackle as a secondary position. I tested them both out myself. I have Sebastian Joseph Day on my Chargers team. He definitely has DT as a secondary position, and I actually just went out and bought Suh and then resold him just to test it out to see if he has DT as a secondary position. I assumed he did since he did last year. He was on my Dolphins team most of the year, so he definitely does also get DT as a secondary position. I also assume that Aaron Donald does, but I didn't want to spend the coins just to test out to see if he had that as a secondary position. So you want to make sure you put Suh and Joseph Day in as your DTs, and then you can backfill the rest of your defensive ends. Looking at our special teams, we have Dixon and Gay as our punter and kicker. And I just threw in Cam Akers as your kick returner and punt returner. For over here, so for your edge rushers, I chose Von Miller and Aaron Donald to be your outside edge rushers, and Ndamukong Suh and Sebastian Joseph Day to be your rush defensive tackles. So we're going to add 3 additional players here. So the only downside to having these players in at sub linebacker and your slot cornerback is that if you have any rare strategy cards or uncommon strategy cards for your defense, then they won't apply to these positions. But you can add 3 additional players that are not in your team over here on the specialist category. So we're going to put Jaron Kearse, who is a 6'4" safety, and Derwin James, who is a 6'2" safety. Both of these cards have over 80 for both man coverage and zone coverage, which is a huge W. Derwin James is a little bit faster with 84 speed. Jaron Kearse has 82 speed. So just depending on your play style, depending on which card you want to use, Kearse would be a better user probably because he's taller, but James is faster. So you can decide, which card you want to use. And then I put L'Jarius Sneed as a slot cornerback so you can have a third cornerback to replace Marcus Peters. So your 3 cornerbacks are going to be Sneed, Carlton Davis, and Jalen Ramsey, assuming that you can afford this team. Obviously, this team is going to be very expensive. If you can't afford Sneed, then you can just use Peters until you can afford a better cornerback, until another Rams one gets an upgrade or maybe a Legends card. I mean, there's a ton of Rams cornerbacks in the game last year. Aqib Talib, I can't think of any of them at the top of my head, but Aqib Talib being one of them for sure. But that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button. It definitely helps my channel and this video get out to more viewers so that I can grow as a channel. And that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this team, and comment down below what team you guys want to see, and I can add it to my list. And thank you for watching this video.